All right, day 43. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Look how beautiful it is outside. You're probably not seeing it because of the exposure. See these little kids playing outside? I'm here working, grinding, not complaining. I had a childhood also. I used to play outside. I used to have like one or two friends, even when I was young. But Alhamdulillah, we have faith, and we have a couple of potential clients who can make us rich, inshallah. Yeah. What about the clients? I'm not sure, honestly. They might become clients, or they might say, you know what, I think not now, and whatever. Okay. You know what? When I made a mistake yesterday, the client himself texted me asking to delete the video, and I said, okay, I'm gonna delete the video. Probably he saw the video probably, and he wasn't pleased, that I don't know what he didn't like the most about that I made a video. Maybe that I recorded my screen not telling him, maybe, or that his data, I don't know, who knows. I didn't had a bad intention to do any of these videos, like first one, the second one, even these videos right here. Some of you are getting inspired, some of you are not, some of you are just wasting your time, some of you are changing your life. But one thing I know, behind the camera, me here, real life, real world, one thing I know for sure is that I just want to make videos. I just want to make these videos, not for you, not for somebody else. I would like to save these memories for future me. Because how otherwise I'm gonna save these videos? On what? Like, first of all, on what? On what I'm gonna save them? Like on, flash card or SD card? Come on, it's just doesn't work this way. I'm not living in 2000s anymore. We are not living in 2000s. Okay. As I said, if you remember the first videos, if you watch them at all, the number one reason why I'm doing this, documenting my journey challenge is not because of you, is not to grow the audience, is not any of that. Otherwise, yes, I got inspired by some people to document my journey, and do not pay attention too much on making a high quality video if you cannot afford it. And I can't afford, hiring a video editor, all of the things. If I can't afford it, then F it, do daily vlogs, whatever. Conquer the quality with your quantity, right? What I want to say, okay, my hands are sweating. So we here right now, at the moment, I Surat al-Tin 25 times memorized. Cool, alhamdulillah. So another goal for today is ticked also. So now we're gonna read the translation of this book, because I have no idea what I just memorized. First of all, we're gonna read the not first of all, right after recording this video, I'm gonna read the translation of this book in English. Then I'm gonna read Atomic Habits. Then I'm gonna search for boxing gyms. I gotta go to boxing. I really wanna go to, and learn some martial arts. Since my childhood, I I used to go to karate, you name it, but I didn't learn. Even if I learned something, I don't remember anything out of it. And as a man, you need to know how to fight. You better know how to fight. Otherwise, you're gonna pay the price of not knowing how to fight. Even if you're not together with your family, bro. Even if you are alone, you're gonna pay the price of it. So, I'm not one of these losers, especially when you are with your wife or your kids outside. Like, I see some people, commenting online. There is, like, why don't you work on your legs and to run out of this kind of, places and situations. Bro, what if you are with your, wife or family? What the hell you're gonna do? Run? Right? I mean, there are some people who are not gonna fight with you if you're with your family somewhere, but what if they're not? You never know what is gonna happen. That's why you better learn this kind of things. Okay, take a screenshot or just pause the video because there's so many things I can cover up. I'm trying to make a good habit of DMing people in the morning, because when I DM people before I go to sleep or close to the time when I'm gonna go to sleep, I mean, cool if I'm gonna just shut off my brain and I'm just gonna fall asleep. But usually what happens when you see enough, and Instagram is the kind of place which has enough of photos of girls which, I won't say who, don't have face, and they don't cover up their bodies and take bikini photos, whatever you name it, and you accidentally stumble upon this kind of photos which you don't really want to stumble upon before you go to sleep, especially in my case, because some people, they relapse when they go to bathroom. Some people relapse when they are alone at home. Some people relapse different corners, different situations, different timing, different. This is different for everyone, depending on their own, on your own circumstances and situations in your life. You might, especially it's very difficult if you're living in non-Muslim country. Yes, I'm living in a non-Muslim country, but because my country was, back then was invaded by Europeans, Russians in my case, for you Indians and Pakistanis from England, and this European culture is, didn't go away yet. So it is okay in this country, still to this day, it's okay to wear whatever you want, and women can still wear whatever they want. But this is not a huge dilemma, and this is not a huge problem personally for me, because I barely go outside, as you can see. Even if I'm gonna sign up for a boxing club, what is gonna happen? Maybe I will go to school once or twice in a month. I will go to boxing and I will go home. That's it. In the future, inshallah, I have a plan to make a little bit of money and pay for my Arabic courses or classes on my own. So I will have Arabic, I will have school, I will have boxing. School is like once in a month, twice in a month, 3-4 times maybe. Or if people go to school like 24 days in a month, and I go to school 26 days out of 30 in a month, I will go to school like maybe 4 or 5 days at max, because I'm a Sajiji. Alhamdulillah. Okay, what I want to say, Let's focus on business. Let's focus on money. Okay. Money. Okay. Previous clients. We're doing great. We're doing great. A little bit complicated because I'm not sure. At the beginning, I was sure that their chances of them buying was higher because I was more optimistic. I was hyped up. I was, ooh, let's do it. Time passes away. Time passes away. Today is Saturday. Yesterday is gonna be Sunday. It's gonna, Sunday is coming. It's already, even Saturday, it's already like 4 p.m. Right after recording this video, I gotta read Asr. And after reading Asr, I'm gonna, read books. I have two of them. I'm gonna search for a couple of gyms near my home, and I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get into dealing with a project which I have. The thing is that if I'm being transparent, I'm not sure 100% anymore. Like, I wasn't 100% sure back then also, but this, I'm not quitting anything. These people didn't said no yet. One of them asked for time to think about it. Another one is calm, and yeah, I'm waiting for him to answer. And you know what? Even if like the worst case is they're gonna say no. And you know what you're gonna do? You and I'm gonna do after hearing no? What is gonna happen? Theoretically, you could have said, oh, I got clients. And I did, like 2 interviews. Alhamdulillah. But am I stopping to DM people? Since the day when I got the interview with the last client, it's been 2 days. Today is 3rd. And these 3 days, theoretically for some people, you gotta be focusing only on the clients which you already got. You got the clients, you got the leads. I didn't got the clients yet. They're not paying me. Like, we're not sure yet. But let's say even if you got the clients, even if they're gonna pay me, even if it's gonna happen, do you really think and believe that I am gonna stop reaching out to people and just focus on that particular client which I'm working with? Because I can merge them together. Reaching out to people is not taking me like freaking 4 hours a day. It's taking less than 1 hour a day. And I'm getting like another potential to get another client. And if I can work harder, why don't I work harder? That's why, if you pause the video when I was showing you this thing right here, can you see it? 60 out of 50. So I was actually, as normal, planning to DM 50 people today, and I DM'd 60. So alhamdulillah, this is cool. What I can say, yeah, we DM'd 60 out of 50, and right after DMing some people, I applied to companies to work as a developer. 31 out of 30. So I was planning to apply for 30 companies. I applied to 31 companies. Yes, I know how I'm able to find so many companies to apply for. Well, I'm not quite applying to the right positions also because there are some senior positions to which I'm applying as a junior developer to just hit the number 30. This is not the correct way of doing it, but sometimes when you apply to the company for certain position, they offer you another position at the same company which more fits you. I just want people to know about me. That's all I want. Here am I, here's my resume, here's my name, here's my social media, and I know this skill, and I'm a developer. Give me job, give me job. Like I want just as many people to hear about me, so my potential, my chances of getting a job increases. Same with sometimes I DM to people who are not entrepreneurs, who are workers at some kind of company, and I still DM them because chances of them being a friend, or chances of them planning to make their own business always there. So just do it. Sometimes, I have a quote, maybe my first one: do not overcomplicate things which are obvious. Like, if there is a person, like, people overthink the easiest things and underestimate the most important one. Because you people out there, and I am also, I'm not a perfect person, definitely, you and I underestimate the power of consistency, but we think too much in depth about what kind of perfect business or perfect sales script or perfect client, perfect, everything gotta be perfect, otherwise we are losers. If we are not making money in 6 months or 3 months from the people to which we reach out a month ago, if there is no one responding, then our sales script is shit. So, the thing is that you probably have heard a lot of times when people say ideal client, ideal sales script, ideal positioning, ideal this, ideal that. Forget that, bro. For you and I, if you are about the same age as I am, between the age of 25 and 13 years old, I'm 17 right now. If you are about the same age as I am, bro, forget the perfection. I'm not saying you to jump from one business to another business, trying to, and saying, I'm not trying to be perfect. That's why, let's move on. If you are able to do something better, and you are able to do, then do it. But do not try to overcomplicate things for yourself, because this is not gonna be something useful to you. And if it's not useful, then why you're overthinking? Just take one freaking business, stick to it for the next 5 or 10 years, and guess what? In the end, you will make money. I freaking guarantee you. Because it's not my word, it's not my view, it's not my opinion. There's so many examples of people doing business for long period of time, and in the end they end up being the emperors of the market. You get it. I don't know a company which started 2 years ago and worth trillions of dollars, right? Apple was founded about 30 years ago, and it only right now the kind of company which you see it is. So, okay, 20 seconds left before 20-minute video. It's all I want to say. May Allah grant you success both in hereafter, in this world and hereafter. Peace.